Hey everybody, welcome to Math with Ace. We are focusing on statistics. Today is a super quick video on creating a box plot using Stapplet. Stapplet is the free online resource that we use to create graphs and perform calculations and inference, all sorts of wonderful things. The first thing that you need to do when you want to make a box plot is go to stapplet.com. So open an internet browser, type in www.stapplet.com. We are dealing with numbers, which means we don't want categories, we want quantitative, a quantity. And if we're dealing with a single set of data, we are going to do one quantitative variable with single groups. If you wanted to compare two different groups and you wanted to make a box plot for two different groups, like grades for your first class and grades for your second class, then you would pick multiple groups. So we are doing single group. And what we're going to do is we're going to type in, we're going to be talking about number of siblings. And so I'm going to say number of siblings. I want to enter raw data, and you can use spaces, you can use commas, you can use semicolons, whatever you choose. I'm going to be dealing with just spaces. And I'm going to be using the data that I used for the quartiles and percentiles and outliers video. So I have 3 zeros, I have 5 ones, I have 5 twos, I have 3 threes, 2 fours, a 5, and a 6. And then once I've entered that, I select begin analysis. I am given a dot plot preloaded. All I need to do is change the graph type to Boxplot, and I'm finished. So that right there gives me my box plot. I'm able to see the summary statistics. Notice that the box has the minimum of 0, the first quartile of 1, the median of 2, the third quartile of 3, and the maximum of 6, which is actually represented in the summary statistics here. If I wanted to do a smaller data set that might possibly have an outlier, which was the second set of data that we did in that video, I can go in and either edit the inputs or I can reset everything. I'm going to edit the inputs. Just because it's still a number of siblings and I don't want to retype that. So I have 2 zeros, 3 ones, a 2, 2 threes, a 4, a 5, and a 10. Still have my dot plot. Once I click begin analysis, I select box plot. And if you notice, I have a dot on my graph. So if you watch that video, you know that this dot represents an outlier. And the outlier is found by taking 1.5 the interquartile range, added to the third quartile, or subtracted from the first quartile. But the box plot on this program automatically demonstrates for me that this is an outlier by making it a modified box plot. And the difference between a modified box plot and a skeletal box plot is the modified box plot shows you that there's an outlier, and then it gives you the whisker to the right goes to the next highest value. So this is great demonstration of how you can use Stapplet to make box plots. Hopefully you found that helpful. Thanks for watching.